Hello to everybody, all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5am Club. And today I come to you from the Botanical Gardens of Sydney, and I'm in a little bamboo forest here. I'm overwhelmed by the number of hearts that I see and the messages of love that are carved into the bamboo. There are hearts, there are initials, there are lots and lots of names here that have been carved in over the past couple of years. And whenever I see these things, I always ask myself the question, are they still together? Or is it just a figment of their imagination that they were in love? Because love is a mysterious thing, we all know, and it's one of those topics that everyone seems to want to talk about all the time. And there are countless beautiful songs, beautiful love songs that are written. But what I've noticed is that most of the love songs that are written are songs of pain, songs of disappointment. And here we have Moe and Ezra, 4th of the 3rd, 18. As I said, I wonder if they're still in love. Who knows? Hopefully they are. But what I want to do today is I want to do a song review. And the song that I've chosen to review is a beautiful song, a beautiful Greek song, a beautiful love song, which is probably the equivalent of a national anthem in Greece. And the song is probably everybody's favourite. I don't think I've ever come across anybody who doesn't love it. And it's a nice, slow, romantic zebekiko. And the song is sung by Yannis Poulopoulos, who unfortunately recently passed away. But the song will endure and will keep his memory alive, no doubt, for many, many years. The song is entitled To Agalma. It's in English it's called The Statue. And what I want to do is I want to read the lyrics of the Agalma in Greek, and then what I can do is then talk about those lyrics in English for my Greek Australian or my Australian friends, just to do a cultural exchange so that you can get a feel or a touch of what it's like in the Greek culture. But love, as we said, is in many languages, and we all feel love, we all talk about love, but we probably express it a little differently. So let's go through and just read the songs, read the words of the Agalma. So the Agalma goes as follows. Χθες μεσάνυχτα και κάτι φόρησα στην μικρή την πλατείτσα που σε γνώρισα. Κάποιο άγαλμα που μ' είδε με θυμήθηκε και το πόνο μου να ακούσει δεν αρνήθηκε. Και του μίλησα για σένα και για μένα ναι, και τα μάτια του βουρκώναν και ολοκλαίγανε. Του είπα για το φέρσιμό σου και για τα άλλα σου, τα συγχώρητα τα λάθη, τα μεγάλα σου. Και ύστερα με πιάσαν, Θεέ μου, κάτι κλάματα που με βρήκαν κουρέλι τα χαράματα. Με το άγαλμα ως το δρόμο προχωρήσαμε, μου εσκούπισε τα μάτια και χωρίσαμε. Είναι ένα πάρα πολύ, it's a beautiful ballad in Greek, a beautiful love song. And what we'll do is we'll just walk around, because we've got a statue here in the lake which is being sat on by a bird, But let's just walk around. This is a beautiful lake here, and it's full of eels, believe it or not. There's some massive eels in here. I'll try and find one for you if one comes to the surface. Here's one here. Can you see that eel there? Look at the size of that eel. He's a massive eel. Look, he's coming around. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so as I said, we've got eels in here. So let's talk about the Agalma now that I've got the Agalma here in front of me, and I'll translate the lyrics into English as best I can. I've got a translation here. It's not the best translation. I'll try and supplement and complement it if I can. So let's start off with the Agalma, the statue. Χθες μεσάνυχτα και κάτι φόρησα στην μικρή την πλαταίτσα που σε γνώρισα. So basically it starts off by saying, yesterday at midnight I went for a walk and I drifted down to a village square where I first met you. Then we go on to say, κάποιο άγαλμα που μ' είδε με θυμήθηκε και το πόνο μου να ακούσει δεν αρνήθηκε. And what it's saying there is that down at that little village square where the person had gone in search, a statue recognized them. Recognized them, and the person then shared a story with the statue, and the statue didn't deny to listen to the story or to the account. Και του μίλησα για σένα και για μένα ναι, και τα μάτια του βουρκώναν και ολοκλαίγανε. So what that means is I talked to the statue about you and about me in terms of our relationship, and the statue's eyes welled up and just kept on crying. It's a beautiful thing to say. Του είπα για το φερσιμό σου και για τα άλλα σου, τα συγχώρητα τα λάθη τα μεγάλα σου. So I shared with the statue your behaviors and habits and everything else that you've been doing, and all the big sins and troubles that you have done or been involved with. And then we go to και ύστερα με πιάσαν Θεέ μου κάτι κλάματα που με βρήκαν κουρέλι τα χαράματα. And after we had that conversation, I started crying, "Oh God," and I was crying until the early dawn. So I was there crying, having thought about everything that had happened. Με το άγαλμα ως το δρόμο προχωρήσαμε, μου εσκούπισε τα μάτια και χωρίσαμε. And the song finishes off that they part company, but they walk along the road together with the statue, and the statue wiped the tears clear of the eyes, and then they parted company. And as we said, what an absolutely beautiful song. It's a song that, as I said, is the equivalent of a national anthem in Greece. It's one that we can all relate to, because everybody has loved, everybody has had their challenges regardless of who you are, and hopefully for many people they maintain their relationships and stay in love. But there are people whose relationships do sour and fall apart. Let's have a brief little chat about this song. So I think I've mentioned before that many years ago I went to a church service, and the priest was very, very clear in saying that to the married couple that there are going to be many, many times that each of them are going to let each other down over the term of their marriage and relationship, and this is to be expected, and it's just normal because of our human nature. And the important thing for a married couple or people who are in a relationship is to seek and give forgiveness to each other every single day, because we are human and we are going to be letting each other down time and time again. So what more can we say? Let's go over here, have a look at a few of these eels in the water. Some boys here throwing some bread in. Anyway, there's a bit of action happening over here, as you can see. Anyway, let's keep on walking and talking. So that's the song, the Agalma, from Yanni Polopolo. It's a beautiful song, and I guess the important thing, the important message to all young people is that love has its good and challenging aspects. You know, as we've said time and time again, love is all about giving of yourself to the people around you. And if you expect too much in return, then most certainly you're going to be disappointed. So the advice to young people and to people is to love freely, love largely, give as much of yourself to the people around you as you can, and most importantly, don't expect anything in return, and share your complaints with a statue, but don't spend too much time sharing your complaints with the people around you, because it's not going to get you anywhere. If anything, it's just going to get them to fire up and tell you to break up with your partner and disintegrate a beautiful relationship, and one that can be resurrected. Nothing is beyond hope, and it's all about being humble, and giving as much as you can. Anyway, let's finish up here. I'll do another bit of a walk around. As you can see, it's springtime here in Sydney, and it's absolutely glorious. Look at these flowers here. These flowers. We've got a monument here in the park. We've got people out and about. It's a little overcast, a little bit gloomy, but it's nice to be out and about. Anyway, take care everybody, and I'll try and do a few more of these songs just to help bridge the cultural gap between the East or the West, the West in terms of the English culture, and the West being the Greek culture, because one of the beauties of being bilingual, of living two cultures in parallel with each other, is that you do get to enjoy and celebrate the best of both cultures. So that's it from me for today. Thank you very much. Let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I'm well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, let's stay in love and be the best we possibly can. And as I mentioned before, the most important thing we can do is to seek and offer forgiveness every single day to our partners, and to understand that each and every one of us are constantly, we never fail to let down our partner in many ways, ways that we don't even understand, ways that we'll never know. But you do need to understand that we will never ever be able to fulfill all those promises, all those expectations that we built up in those days of courting, and to do the best we can, and to be able to do the most that we can with what we've got. Take care, and we'll chat again. Bye for now.